You are not your labels. Yes, you are not your labels. And by the end of this video, we are going to see that this statement cannot be further from the truth through the life of Lesley Brown, an American motivational speaker. Hey, welcome back. I'm glad you've clicked in. Thank you for your continued support. If you've not yet subscribed, now is the time to do so. Like, comment, share, and click that notification bell on so you won't miss a single video each time that I upload. Lesley Brown is an American motivational speaker. Him and his twin brother were born on the 17th of February 1945. His mother was married to a soldier who was posted overseas. This means that the mother got pregnant with another man. The mother later moved to Miami to give birth secretly to the twins. After 6 weeks, she gave them up. Yes, Lesley Brown and his twin brother were adopted by a 38-year-old woman called Mammy Brown. Mammy Brown used to work as a cafeteria and domestic cook then, meaning that she didn't have enough, but she adopted them anyway. Lesley says that whatever he has is because of his adopted mother, Mammy Brown. As a child, Lesley was not only overactive and mischievous, but he also struggled to concentrate in class. Yes, he was even labeled educable mentally retarded. This simply means he had low IQ, and this is a label that he really struggled to live out of, simply because he never even tried. He says in his own words, "They said I was slow, so I kept the pace." Lesley had dreams. He used to fantasize and see himself on stages speaking to thousands of people. He even had a note on his book, "I'm the best orator in the world." One of his teachers, Mr. Washington of Booker T. Washington High School, noticed the note and kept on insisting he lives to his dream. One day in class, Mr. Washington requested Lesley to come and solve a mathematics equation. The class started laughing. Lesley walked to the teacher and told Mr. Washington, "I can't do it." Mr. Washington was surprised and asked, "Why?" Lesley said, "I'm the DT." Mr. Washington was not following. He asked, "What does DT mean?" Lesley Brown said, "I'm the damn twin. I am labeled educable mentally retarded." Mr. Washington was in disbelief, and in a firm voice he told Lesley, "Don't you ever say that to yourself again. Someone's opinion of you doesn't have to become your reality." Those words were a light in Lesley's life. His world changed, and from that moment, he did everything with passion as a person who had seen the light. Lesley later finished high school and got an odd job, but he still had passion for radio, so he kept applying for a job at the local radio station. One day, the manager was tired of the many applications and called Lesley and offered to give him a part-time job if he could do odd jobs. He agreed. One morning, the DJ, the host of the morning show, was too drunk to work, and Lesley, being the only one in the office, was asked to take up the role and do the show. He did the show with a lot of passion, and the manager had no choice but to offer him full-time employment. Lesley worked at the local radio station for some time and later moved on to Ohio, and it was in this Ohio radio station that Lesley rose to the position of a broadcast manager and a DJ. His show had a huge following, and he kept on urging the citizens to take political action. While he was working at the Ohio radio station, he made a friend in the news director, Mr. Williams, and Mr. Williams kept on urging him to vie for a political seat. One day, Mr. Lesley was later sacked due to his controversial political views, and Mr. Williams told him, "Now this is the perfect opportunity for you to vie." After consideration, Mr. Lesley agreed and decided to vie for the Ohio State legislature. He finally won the 29th House District seat. It is during his first year that he passed more legislation than any other freshman in the Ohio State legislation history. Mr. Lesley served that seat for 3 years. He later left, and through still the motivation of Mr. Williams, he went on to work in the Attorney General's office where he engaged the youth. And it is during this moment that by chance he met Zig Ziglar, a motivational speaker. At that moment, Lesley decided to do motivational speaking full-time. And as we speak, Lesley is a well-known motivational speaker. He is the best orator according to me, and he has written so many books. He has so many awards, just to name a few of his achievements. I would encourage you to go and listen to him and read more about him, and you understand why I say, according to me, he is the best orator. You live there encouraged and inspired to take action and pursue your dreams. Lesley Brown has achieved all this, but when we look back, we realize that he had so many labels. Lesley Brown was born out of wedlock. Lesley Brown was adopted. He was the dumb twin. He was mentally retarded. He had low IQ. But despite all these labels, he has been able to achieve much more and still continues to speak till today. What labels have you accustomed to? What is your reality? Is it the labels we've given you, or is it the content that is inside you? Just move around in your house and check all the containers you have. Does the content match the label? If they don't, ask yourself, is the quality of your life you are living in matching the labels? Sometimes our reality is shaped by the people whom we trust most, by the people we surround ourselves with. So, what labels have you conformed to? Remember, someone's opinion of you does not have to be your reality. Yes, so you are much more than the labels we've given you. You are much more than we say you are. Lesley Brown says, for you to be able to live outside the labels that we have given you, you need to practice something called OQP. Yes, only quality people. He goes ahead and says that you earn twice or thrice more than the people you surround yourself with. You grow twice or thrice more than the people you surround yourself with. So, who are you surrounding yourself with? Don't worry when people keep on putting labels on you, because Lesley says when you open your mouth, you have an opportunity to tell the world who you really are. So, what labels have you accustomed to? Who told you that you are whom you are today? Is the content in you matching the labels that we have placed on you? Someone's opinion of you does not have to be your reality. Until next time, stay safe and stay blessed. Don't forget, you are not your labels.